Greetings, truth seekers. This is The Truth Unearthed, and today we'll be diving headfirst into a major event that just happened. The United States House of Representatives just passed a bill that seeks to ban TikTok called the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary-Controlled Applications Act. Although it seems like legislation that's aimed at helping protect Americans from foreign entities data mining our personal information, that's absolutely not the case, as I'm sure you eagle-eyed truth seekers could see right away. So let's dive in and look at the real reason the United States government would want to limit our exposure to apps like TikTok. Let's sift into the deep waters of the TikTok conspiracy, shall we? Now, a lot of voices across the internet are speaking out about this ban, and it seems like a direct attack on the type of content Americans are consuming. First, they come for our TikToks, then they come for our freedom. Isn't that how the old adage goes? However, it's much more sinister than you could ever realize. Having spent time immersing myself in the layers upon layers of this conspiracy, I could truly say that we are under attack, and the powers that be want to take away something that we hold onto dearly: dancing. Yes, truth seekers, I know it can be hard to believe that the government would go after something as sacred to us as dancing, but the more you think about it, the more it makes sense. This is not only an attack on our way of life, but an attack on how us and the generations to come develop. Truth seekers, think about it. If we aren't focused on activities like dancing and entertainment, what else would we be doing? Working. Committing ourselves to working even more hours of the day than we already do. If there's no TikTok, that extra hour you spent every day scrolling through your feed could be spent back in the office finishing up an extra assignment. The government wants you operating at maximum efficiency and will do anything to stop you from putting your focus elsewhere. They want you to be hardwired for productivity and nothing else. You think they wouldn't try to take away our silly little trends and silly little dances too. But there's more down the rabbit hole with this one, truth seekers, and we must journey farther down into the deepest layers of this conspiracy against those who would do something as radical as enjoy trending videos. One of the key points many TikTok truthers agree on is that this is also a direct attack on exercise. If you've ever been on TikTok, as I'm sure many of you have the ability to participate in trends and gain popularity through trending topics, dances, and memes. Now, remove that ability to participate in trending dances, and what do you have? No dancing. No call for exercise or activities that can keep you healthy. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a direct attack by the US government on our ability to be physically fit. Why would they want to do something as crazy as that? Well, it's not that crazy the more you think about it. See, this ban on TikTok is a gateway to a much larger problem within the government: fear that the working class may rise up and overthrow the current system. Now, let's think about this. After they've gone for our trending dances, which leads into them coming after our ability to exercise, how can we overthrow the government if we're all out of shape? That's exactly what they want, truth seekers. Don't you see it? They want to keep us down and prevent us from rising up, let alone doing a push-up. And this all starts with taking away TikTok. Be warned, my truth seekers, for the first thing to go when they come for us and our ability to have lives outside of the workforce will be TikTok and our ability to participate in trending dances. I am certain of that. But it gets even worse. So much worse. Yes, they want to ban our ability to dance, but they also want to ban something even bigger: food. You heard me right, food. Now let me explain. When I was diving deeper into the waters of this conspiracy, I was shown the light about what this ban means for our diets and culinary lifestyle. I want to thank the digital underground for supplying me with this, and I appreciate the concerns about this ban from truth seekers around the globe. See, something that has absolutely grown on platforms like TikTok is food-based content, where people can share delicious recipes with millions upon millions of people. Something that seems harmless, right? Well, not to the government. The fact that people can make healthy lifestyle choices and consume food that is healthy and less expensive than eating out multiple times a week is outrageous and something that the government wants to stop at all costs. They just figured out banning TikTok is a surefire way to reduce people's ability to find delicious, finance-friendly meals. Truth seekers, do you know what's left when you limit people's ability to discover food like that? Convenience food, fast food, food that's ineffective for leading a happy, healthy lifestyle. That's the goal of the government with the TikTok ban: to create a workforce that's weak, unathletic, and unable to rise up beyond living a life of maximum productivity in the workforce. What's next, truth seekers? Where does it end? Do you think they'll come for our weekends next? I think so. since they're so brazen about their attempts to cripple society as we know it with this TikTok ban. Think about the kind of life you want to live, truth seekers, because that's what the government wants to control. And it's important to keep our eyes peeled when it comes to what things like this TikTok ban means. Like the old saying goes, first they came for our TikTok dances, then they came for our freedom. If you enjoyed peeling back the layers of the TikTok ban conspiracy with us, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to The Truth Unearthed. If you haven't already, of course. Your support is the fuel that carries the rocket of discovery deep into the unknown. Until our next unraveling of space and time, may your curiosity be boundless and your discoveries extraordinary.